Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. We're going to be doing another video leading into Season 3, and actually a video for Season 4 this time. We're going to be talking about some information that we have for this season that is potentially happening, has yet to be, of course, officially announced. But I mean, you know, Season 3 is not being labeled as the final season of this show, so it's pretty clear that we're going to be getting a fourth season of Daryl Dixon, probably in 2026. So, of course, we've heard information about Season 3. We know that it's going to be starting off in the UK, and then they're going to be moving from the UK to Spain in this season. And, of course, from what we've heard, Spain is only going to be one season because apparently Season 4, and this is the information that I want to go over, is that apparently Season 4 is scheduled to be in a new filming location in general. Apparently they're looking at a few different spots right now. Apparently Season 4 is going to be somewhere else. We don't know where necessarily yet, but there are a few, areas that they've kind of mentioned. But it sounds like Season 4 will not be in Spain. So that is a very big piece of information because that means that whatever we get in Spain is just this season. Which, admittedly, I'm kind of alright with that because I will say this, France, I felt like got kind of boring in Season 2. Meanwhile, in Season 1, it was really exciting. I feel like this show would probably work the best if they just kept moving place to place every season. Now, obviously, you guys know my real thoughts on this. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even be doing all this stuff. Daryl would be going home. You know what I mean? Daryl would be going his ass home, and that would be the end of the story. You know what I mean? I don't see the need to drag this out. I really don't. I think you had a fun thing with France going. You can stop in Spain if you want on your way home, but then after that, get your ass home. Seriously, get this reunion with Rick. Get this, these moments that us Walking Dead fans have been waiting to see. Don't just start going to random stuff, like go home, like phone home, like go home, but, I guess not. I guess that's not what we're doing. So let's delve into a few things about Season 4 now. Now, apparently Season 4, as of right now, is supposed to take place in one of the Middle Eastern countries. Now, Middle Eastern countries is very interesting to me because, this is not exactly the trip home, is it not? You know what I mean? So I don't know what the hell is going on. Apparently one of the Middle Eastern countries is where they're looking at it next. Apparently Season 4, guys, if you're not aware, is in development as we speak. Apparently it's being written, and they're trying to figure out where exactly they want to place this. Yeah, I have one suggestion for you. Don't. If you honestly want The Walking Dead to succeed, I would highly recommend Daryl goes home after Spain. That's not what they're going to do, but I would recommend that's what they do. Now, Middle Eastern countries, look, listen, I don't understand why we have to now backtrack. I thought we were on our way home. Why are we backtracking? I don't know. Because thing is, look, Spain, it wasn't exactly my type of choice either. I would have had Daryl just go home. But as long as Spain is on the way home, I guess that's, that's something. But this isn't even on the way home. They're looking at, a whole bunch of other countries all around everywhere else. They're not even trying to get Daryl back home. So, I don't know. Really, all this comes down to is it's not about the storytelling anymore. It's about the paycheck that Scott M. Gimple is getting in his pocket, and as long as he's getting that, that's about all he cares about. Like I said, and I've mentioned this many times, the Daryl Dixon show is really good. I like it. And it's a good show individually. But as an overall thing for the franchise, it's what are we doing right now? Why are we, going country to country for multiple seasons? I don't get it. They are literally doing anything they can to keep this crap going. And it's oh my god, man, honestly. People want an actual conclusion to The Walking Dead. People want a real ending. And again, it's not about the quality of the spinoffs. The spinoffs are good. Daryl Dixon's good. Dead City's good. Stuff like that. But there's things that we're waiting on. There are things that we want Daryl to experience back when he gets in the US. For example, Rick and Michonne being back. And we can't do that because we got to keep going country to country. That's not really how you should run your franchise. That's not really how you should do things. You should have, and like I said, I know I'm beating a dead horse with this topic, but you should have had Daryl find Rick before this spinoff. You should have had Rick and Daryl have a reunion before this show happened, so that people are not as antsy about the fact that Daryl needs to get home. You know what I mean? If you just would have given us that reunion and then you give us this spinoff afterwards, I don't think people would be that upset. As a matter of fact, I think at that point, people would be like, yeah, let him go to all these countries, it keeps the franchise around. And that's why it's such a tough thing to complain about, at least on my end, is because I like the spinoff. I like the Daryl show. I like the countries we're going to. I think it's cool. It's it's a fun visual thing. But when you have this lingering, like, okay, will Rick and Daryl ever see each other again? That's what makes this so frustrating. When you hear, oh yeah, season 4 of Daryl is going to be in another country. It's like, okay, here we go again. Like, that's why people are so frustrated, and I don't blame them. I'm frustrated. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to another country. We're doing that again. And I don't know. We'll see what comes out on the other side. That's really the best way I'll put it. We'll see what comes of this. We'll see what happens. I guess Spain is only one season, which I have to admit is kind of unfortunate if we're going to continue this show because, again, like, if I was the one doing this show, yeah, season 3 would be the last season. But here's the thing. It's funny because, again, Spain looks really exciting, and it looks like we'll probably only be there for like 5 episodes. So I don't know. But anyway, let me know your opinions. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you excited to see other countries in Daryl Dixon, or are you kind of like me where you're waiting on this reunion and you want to see this reunion, and they keep delaying it? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's kind of where I stand. I want Daryl to find Rick. I really do. But that's obviously not what they care about, so we got to see what they do next. We got to see what's going on in this franchise, and, in general, how many more seasons it'll take before we finally get Daryl going home. So, post comments down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. And, of course, guys, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, be sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews. Don't come, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.